Guten Abend, bonjour, benvenuti.
Oh, you say some things. Welcome to a special Eurovision video that we've done for your viewing pleasure.
Usually it's Saturday, one of us would be doing it. We thought we'd get together and talk about our favourite European, worldwide piece of trash.
Well, it's not worldwide, is it? It's European.
Well, this year. Let's get that out of the way, because I know a lot of people are confused as to how Australia are in it. And Australia, it's just a 60th anniversary thing.
Well, why aren't they allowed to enter it every year then?
Because it's just a one-off.
But why is it a one-off when
It's
Morocco can enter whenever they want to?
Because Morocco's in the EBU, Australia's not. Do you see?
Then why? No, I don't. What's the EBU?
Is the European Broadcasting Union.
Right, I thought you said Australia is.
No.
But then why is Australia entered? You've not explained anything.
Because it's a 60th anniversary thing, that's why they're in it. Just for one-off, just for the lols.
But why Australia? Why not Japan?
Because I think
why
Australia
not
are
America?
big fans of it and they broadcast it, and some countries just don't give a shit. I'm sure in Japan.
I think you're wrong, and I think we should research this.
I think it's because
I don't
Australia
think they've
are
just
big
gone,
fans.
oh, Australia like Eurovision, so let's... That doesn't seem fair at all.
I think they are just big fans.
No, I think that's
what
wrong.
it is.
Can we Google this? I think you're
Oh,
wrong.
God.
I'm sure there's a legit reason, not just because, oh, you're cute fans, let's let you enter. I'm sure Brazil are big fans. Brazil have fucking the biggest fans of everything. So, here we go. thetelegraph.co.uk. Why is Australia in Eurovision?
So, taking part in this year's Eurovision is a one-off invitation, as the contest has had a cult following there for many years. Turns out, once again,
No.
I'm correct. That's it. So, they're only allowed to be in the finals.
That seems like such bullshit.
This one time, unless they win, in which case they can enter again next year, but they can't host it because Australia, obviously not being in the EBU, they can't host it there, but they have to joint host it with another country.
This is so stupid.
Maybe they'll pick the UK, and then we could be the hosts because it's one of each.
This is so lame.
So please let us know what you're going to be doing for Eurovision. We've got some, we've got a couple coming around for sophisticated drinks.
Do you care about it at all? It seems to be in the UK really 50-50. You either absolutely love it or you just could not care less about it. We always watch it every year. We always have drinks. Sometimes we go out clubbing afterwards.
It's a big deal.
A lot of people are just like, oh my god, I can't believe you watch Eurovision, how embarrassing. So what do you do? Comment down below.
So that's that.
Right, let's actually...
Okay,
talk
so
about
this
something.
year, our favourites are, together, we are, well, I'm going to vote for Norway.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Norway as well, actually. This is the first year where I'm going to vote for two countries, the first of which being Norway. Now, Norway have, what are their names? Morland
and Deborah Scarlett.
Deborah Scarlett. Now, Deborah Scarlett used to be in Norway's The Voice. I don't know if she won it. But she is from that.
And
Morland used to be in a band of some description.
I think he was actually British. He's mainly British. I think he was born in Norway. Comes from England. Lived here.
He had like one song that got onto the radio or something with this band, but they fizzled away. And now he's doing this. So
they got together. The song is called "A Monster Like Me." Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. And the video is what got our attention to begin with. They're sort of at a dinner party, and it's very mysterious, and there's poison and stuff. And it's just a beautiful song.
It's just a really beautiful ballad duet. The harmonies at the end are really nice. Deborah's got a really interesting look about her. She's got gorgeous hair. I would love to duet that with you. That'd be so much
Yes,
fun.
we'll do it, and it'll be beautiful. So are we going to put a link to them?
Yeah, click right here. Put your finger there.
Oh. There you go.
Click right here to watch Morland and Deborah Scarlett, A Monster Like Me, and comment down below what you think of that, because that's probably one of my main favourites.
It's tipped to do quite well. I don't think it's gonna win, but it certainly deserves to, because
their performance looks very good. It's very, very simplistic from what we've seen in the rehearsals, but I think
classy.
it's going to be very dramatic.
It's not your usual cheesy Eurovision fare.
No.
Now, your other favourite was Latvia.
I can't remember her name though. What was her name?
She's called Aminata, and the surname's like Sugar Dodo. It's not quite that.
Her song is called, what is it called?
It's called Love Injected.
Love Injected.
I like it.
It's so different.
I'm not going to vote for it. I think I'll just vote for Norway, but you go ahead.
I'm definitely going to vote for it. So it's very, very kind of just, I don't know, like...
It's very...
like dreamy and ethereal.
Down, basic.
And then the verses are very slow and they've got really interesting like percussion going on. And she's singing very high pitched in her head voice. And the chorus comes and it just punches you in the stomach. And she's belting out this killer hook. It's so good. And she's very interesting looking. Her outfits are always very, very nice. I think in the video she had like henna or something, and she's very handsy, and I think the performance is going to be really interesting.
She's very tan and skeletal, so she does look a bit odd.
I just think it's a beautiful song.
But
it's so dramatic. I love drama in music.
And it's not tipped to do very well at all, which is strange because it is quite a good song.
Very good. If you want to see Love Injected by Aminatis, Latvia's entry, just click here and comment down below what you think of it.
Cool. And then our top 3 is rounded out by the other one. What was the other one we liked? Georgia, how could we forget?
What is her name?
Person representing Georgia is called Nina Sablati.
Nina Sablati.
She's very much my aesthetic. It's very dark black. It's black lit.
She looks like an extra from The Craft.
Yes, and I very much appreciate that.
And the song is called, is that Warrior?
It's called Warrior.
And there's 2 songs called Warrior this year, which
the other
is kind
sucks.
of weird.
She's from Malta, the other lady, and hers is not very good at all.
No. But this one's very good.
This one's banging.
Although she doesn't obviously speak English that well and decides to make up her own words.
Yeah, some of the lyrics, oxymated.
What does oxymated mean?
That's not a word. And we've looked up the lyrics.
Oxymated.
We are that pathetic.
Gonna get over here.
Anyway, this is another one that's like just full of adrenaline, and it would be a great song to listen to if you were jogging or like running away.
It's very catchy.
Running away from like a bag heist.
The melody's just a real like. What do they call that? An earworm?
It's very sort of reminiscent of something that Tattoo would do. Very, very fast-paced.
Yeah, it
lesbian
kind of is.
Song.
But I think it's a little less electronic and a little bit more kind of pop. A bit more rock and pop.
So we think that'll do quite well. Again, it's not the one that's supposed to win.
I don't know if that will do well actually, but I do really like it.
I think it'll do better than Latvia. So if you want to see George's entry, click here. And that's great. I might vote for her. Let's talk about our least favourite, starting off with the United Kingdom.
Oh my god, our entry is so shit. It's so bad.
They're called Elastic Velcro. No,
Electric Velvet.
Electro Velvet.
Electro Velvet.
Electro Velvet is right.
I'm sure that's what they call it.
I got it right. You said it wrong. And that's
which is just a shit name as well. What does that mean, Electro Velvet?
The worst thing about them is
Making static electricity.
The names suggest that they were just thrown together and they were just given like a quick name. They don't have any chemistry. They stand there and just sing it. And the whole point of this song is that it's supposed to be like 20s swing. It's very,
I can't get out of my head. I have never heard it as a 20s song. I imagine like a western, like cowboy, cowgirl saloon. I don't know why I get that, but I always imagine that. I never think of 20s like flapper girls.
Regardless, it's very high energy and cheesy and camp, and they just stand there.
It's so cheap. The production is so cheap.
I'm still in love with you. So don't vote for the UK.
No, it's bad.
It's a bunch of horse
If
ass.
you do want to see the pile of shit that is Electro Velvet, please click here.
The other one we don't like is Sweden, Sweden usually send out a banging song.
Yes, I mean Sweden are responsible for Robin, like that's.
And Loreen came from Sweden when she won with Euphoria.
They're usually very, very good with this. But
the thing with this song is, we like it. It's probably a better version than the song it completely rips off.
It completely rips off "Love Is on the Sun" by David Guetta.
It's exactly the same song.
Exactly the same.
It's
but
shameless.
If anything, I think this guy's vocals are a little bit better. What is his name?
His name is Manzelmolo.
Yeah, I think his vocals are a bit better and he sings it very, very nicely. And I think his performance is going to be incredible because he's really using the screen behind him and he's doing a lot of like Beyonce where he's like chucking balls around.
They make really good use of the visuals, all the screen behind him, and all the lights, and technically it's beautiful.
But this song is just straight up plagiarism.
It will do very, very well. If it wins, it would be no surprise, but it's just a rip-off, so it shouldn't win.
Click, where are we? Here on my face to listen to David Guetta, "Love Is on the Sun," and click on Olympia's face to listen to, what is this called? Heroes. And you can tell that it's just the same. It's just the same. I don't even care if it's a better song, you've copied it.
Considering it's a song contest, it's kind of a bit lazy. The other one we hate is Russia needs to be discussed.
Oh my god, this is just shameless. Like, obviously Russia have decided that last year with all the booze and everything, because there was such a hot topic about all the homophobia and everything that was going on in government in Russia was such a hot topic in the news. This year they've gone, let's send forth an Aryan angel to Europe and we can sing about love and Everyone's
Yes.
just having a fantastic time.
But it's not quite that, because the video is all about kids and innocence and how Russia is about protecting innocence with kids. Because a lot of their platform is, you know, gay propaganda to children. It's illegal. So that's horseshit.
Gay propaganda, because such a thing exists.
I mean, it's ridiculous. So it's hard to get around the politics, but in the same way that they should not have been allowed to host the Winter Olympics, because the Olympics is about kind of international cooperation, which clearly there's none of. So why they hosted it there goes against the whole point of the Olympics. It's the same with Eurovision. But don't send a song there about we're all for equality, when clearly you can give, a rat's ass. So don't vote for Russia, please.
It's just the fact that she's this blue-eyed, blonde-haired girl wearing white. It's just disgusting.
And
like
she
the very
sings-
physical interpretation of purity. It's just ridiculous.
A million voices.
And her dress lights up, and it's just shit.
Yes, there's not a million voices. There's a million bowls of sauerkraut.
I'm sorry if you are from Russia and you're watching this and you disagree, but you have to at least understand where we're coming from a little bit. Like,
Yes, now listen, we're not hating on Russian people.
no, not at all. The government, and let's be honest, like a lot of this is being controlled by government, isn't it?
I don't know. Possibly, yes. It's, Azerbaijan.
You will never see Russia putting forward a drag queen.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
So it's a shame, really, because the Russian song, I don't mind it very much. It's not brilliant, but I think it's quite a good song. But yes, the whole thing just kind of...
It's very like X Factor winner song. It's a bit naff.
It is a bit naff, but the whole thing just kind of is tainted
It's
by...
really off-putting.
It's very off-putting by the fact that it's kind of very inauthentic. So
Everyone else, we don't really
it's
think
being held
that
in...
much of.
It's being
either
held
way.
in Austria this year, and that's because Conchita Wurst won last year. And if you don't know who Conchita Wurst is, get on Wikipedia straight away.
Oh my god, and you have to download her debut album. It's the best thing in the world.
Here is a link, if you put your finger up, of Nova singing one of Conchita's songs, Heroes.
Yes.
It's a great song. It's on our channel. So she's going to be there. She's hosting the Green Room. So we'd love for you to live tweet us and, Facebook and Instagram if you're at Eurovision or if you're watching Eurovision and if you're having drinks. There's going to be Eurovision drinking games, probably with us.
We may do some tweeting throughout the show. I don't know if I can commit to live tweeting throughout the whole thing, but follow us on Twitter and you might get some very outspoken opinions throughout the show.
And all the
Drunken
links
opinions.
of us is down there.
Yes.
Thank you for watching this Eurovision video. Hope you enjoyed it and enjoy it. It's on tonight.
Oh, it will be on tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you. Bonsoir.
Bye.